Hey guys, it's Kristen or VSG Heart on My Sleeve. I am just recording a quick video while my son is sleeping and my husband is at work. I'm in the hotel in San Francisco. Sorry, let me lean in. I feel like my head's cut off. I'm in the hotel in San Francisco and I just thought I would record some of my non-scale victories that I've had in the last couple of weeks. So let me look at my list. Okay, well, the first thing is I'm down clothing sizes. I was in a size 16. Let me lean in. I was in a size 16, which probably I could have been in a size 18, but I just refused to ever even try on an 18. So I was like squeezed tightly into a 16. Now I'm wearing 14s and they're a little bit loose. Like, let me stand up. I've had these on, I don't know what day, what time is it? It's like 3 in the afternoon here, so I've had them on most of the day, a couple of hours. So these jean shorts have stretched out a little bit, but just to give you an idea, these are 14s and they're a little bit loose. I'll show you. Can you see? I mean, there's this much space. So technically I might be able to wear a 12 soon, which is crazy, but awesome. Also, I used to wear XL tops, sometimes double XL tops depending on the type of shirt, like button-up front shirts. I always wore a double XL because, as Ginger Mama says, the boobalubas would not fit. Doesn't mean I needed a double XL everywhere. To be fair, I haven't gotten that much smaller, but I'm definitely, like, this shirt that I'm in is a large, and it's got room. So, I was at Kohl's the other day and I grabbed a couple of tank tops to take, and I grabbed extra larges just out of habit, and I was with my sister and I tried them on and she was like, these are way too big for you, you need a smaller size. So I tried on a large, and even the large was a little bit big. So one of the shirts I bought is actually a medium. So, definitely non-scale victories in clothing sizes. I've been getting a lot of compliments from people. My husband will tell me, like, wow, from behind, you look really different, like, through your waist and hips area. While we've been riding in the car, I've been, lounging back in my chair with my feet up on the dashboard sometimes, and a couple of times he's made comments like, your legs look so thin now. And then a couple of times he's also said, like, wow, it's so weird to look at your face, because sometimes I'll look at you and it just reminds me of, like, you look so much like you did when we first started dating. So those are all nice things to hear. I'm making a video about reactions from other people, so I don't want to tell you specifics from other people, but I've heard a lot lately, a lot of nice things. What else? Oh, my wedding rings. These are like, okay, well, you can see, look at this. Like, my wedding ring, I mean, they're like falling off. Like, it's ridiculous. So, I mean, they don't even go upright. They should look like that, but see. So I need a ring guard badly. And actually, probably I need to do that for real, because I'm worried I'm going to lose them going in the ocean and the pools and stuff. What else? Oh, here's a weird one. Feeling where your femur comes in, well, I don't want to get technical. I'll just say where your thigh bones come into your sacrum, or I guess your pelvis. Like, right now I'm sitting on a toilet that's closed. Obviously, I'm not going to the bathroom, but I can feel my thigh bones, like, sitting on this chair, and I noticed it for the first time when I took my son to the pool in Michigan a couple of weeks ago, and I was sitting on the steps while he was sort of swimming along, and I'm like, God, this is uncomfortable. I can feel my thigh bones, like, the pressure sitting on something hard, and it hurts after a while. So that's kind of a new thing, and just feeling your bones in general. Like, when I am laying down, I can, like, even right now, sitting down, I can feel my hip bones. And, like, let me see if I can show you. This is kind of weird, but, like, on my leg, maybe you can't see it. That's weird. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Anyway, on my leg, like, on the top of my calf, I can, like, see the bone. Like, in the car when I had my legs up on the dashboard, I'm like, oh, I can see the bone. I don't know. It's kind of not doing it now. But anyway, yeah, I can see some bones. I said it before. The first place I saw it was, like, in here. See this bone? It's kind of weird. But, like, in my hands, see how you can see my carpal bones moving? Yeah, you could never see that before. So, definitely seeing and feeling bones. What else? Oh, I've experienced the classic in the restaurant, ma'am, do you not like your food? Can I get you something else? Or, oh, was that not good? I've probably had it 4 times on this trip. I kind of just laugh to myself. It doesn't bother me. I'll just be like, oh, no, I had a big lunch, or no, thanks, it's great. I'm a slow eater, I say things like that, but it's kind of funny. I've heard other people talk about it in videos, and it's starting to happen to me. So even though that's technically not like a scale victory or whatever, it's kind of a victory because I've gotten to that point where that's happening to me now. And just so you know, I generally now when I order a meal, I'll split it with my son and ask for a take-home box, like, or a doggy bag or whatever, when I order. So they'll bring it out and I'll put some in the box right away and then give him some off of my plate. Or we'll order an appetizer and my husband and I will split. So there's ways around it, and I don't really let it bother me, but that's been happening, which is kind of funny. What else? Being that we're on vacation and that I was in Michigan with family, you're having tons of pictures taken. And this is like the first vacation in a long time that I remember going through and not like having to delete 99% of the pictures because I actually don't hate the way I look in pictures. So that's kind of new. And it's definitely a victory because I talked about it in my things I wouldn't miss about being fat is like hiding behind people in photos and, not having pictures from vacations because I was embarrassed of the way I looked. So it feels good to not be embarrassed anymore. Still have a long ways to go, but it's an improvement. What else? Let's see. I feel like there was something else. Oh, GNC before and after. So let me tell you a little story. And I'll try to keep it brief because this is getting long. But in GNC before surgery, I went in and there was a woman working there. I probably talked about this in a video, but I went in to buy Isopure and whatever prior to surgery. And I was looking at Quest bars, and she goes, oh, are you a bariatric surgery patient? And I was just taken aback because, like I've talked about in other videos, there's kind of that sense of denial that I had been told that I was kind of like a lightweight, I guess, for having the surgery because I wasn't at whatever point. You're morbidly obese. It doesn't matter if you're a heavyweight or a lightweight, but whatever. But I had like convinced myself in denial that I wasn't that big, that when I would go in for these meetings, people were probably wondering why was I there because there's no way that I looked big enough to be having this surgery. I talked about how I had dressed on purpose to look bigger so that they wouldn't think I was, crazy for wanting to have the surgery, which is all an insane amount of defense mechanisms of being in denial about where I was at. So anyway, this woman in GNC says to me, oh, are you a bariatric surgery patient? And I was taken aback, and I just said, oh, yeah, I'm having my surgery soon, so I'm prepping for a post-op. And she goes, oh, okay, well, that's great. We get a lot of these patients, blah, blah, blah. So now fast forward 2 months later, I went into GNC not that long ago, maybe like between trips, so maybe a week ago. And same store. And a guy's working, and I'm looking at the Quest bars, and I bought some protein, and he's ringing me up, and he's like, oh, are you on a workout plan? And I'm like, yeah, I am. And he goes, he's asking me these questions like, oh, what do you lift? And, are you doing cardio? And blah, blah, blah. I hope you're not using these Quest bars as meal replacements, because they're a good protein, but, are you eating enough calories? And I'm thinking, okay, 2 months ago, there was no question that I was eating enough calories. I was eating too many calories, and now this guy's basically saying he can tell that I work out, and am I getting a healthy amount of calories in? So I'm like, wow, what a turnaround. That's just amazing in 2 months. So, and then just feeling better about myself in general is a non-scale victory. I mean, it just feels good not to feel ashamed or embarrassed or, just self-conscious. I'm still self-conscious, but it's just improving. So it feels good. So anyway, non-scale victories at 2 months out. Hopefully I will have more, of these videos to come. Eventually I'd like to compare it to my video, like go through my video of things I had hoped for after surgery that I recorded prior to surgery, and we'll see where I'm at. But I just wanted to record this while it was on my mind. So I'll see you guys. I'm going to record my 2-month surgery anniversary video hopefully tomorrow morning, and you guys will be sick of me. You'll have forgotten that I was gone for so long because I'm going to have a lot of videos. But anyway, see you guys soon.